Few parties are involved in this grant disbursement. Therefore, document preparations for signatures will be involved from one party to another party. You may be hearing they have signed or they have not signed. Just focus on disbursement because preparation and signing doesn't involve you and I, but the outcome does. Both international and national, both internal and international bodies that are involved are willing and are working humanitarian this month. You will always hear rumors of this and that, but focus on your bank alerts. That is what is very important to you and I. Nigeria is willing and foreigners are willing, and the result will be what we are waiting for shortly. Keep praying, trusting and believing every day, and staying alive and in good health and expectation all the time. Never you give up on your expectation. Just continue to put hope alive. Continue to be hopeful that what we are waiting for will reach us. We are in disbursement season and everything is working for our own good. Okay? Everybody should be hopeful that things are working for our own good. Everything has its own time. When the time comes, everything will fall in place. Never give up. No one here who subscribe with money or those names are involved in this disbursement will go home empty-handed. Everybody will be rewarded accordingly. So be hopeful. We are in the season of celebration. We are in the season of rejoicing. Continue to rejoice and be glad in the Lord, for things we are hoping for are getting to us very soon. This month, according to the information that reaching me, I decided to send to everyone to keep hope alive. And it is even better you have something that is keeping you healthy, keeping your hope alive so that you keep hoping and expecting. It is better you keep hoping, you keep faith alive, you keep having faith that something is about to come. As far as there's nobody asking you to send money or to pay money again, if you have paid before or do one thing or the other, if anybody asks you for money, don't give. Only get the information that will make you to keep hope alive, to stay alive and stay healthy. Okay? So don't bother yourself. Continue to keep faith alive. Continue to hope that things will work out the way you expected it. The money we're expecting will reach our hand by the special grace of God. Just keep hope alive, keep praying, and keep believing that things will change for good. Okay?
In regard to Tioba disbursement, a sharing formula, you will be told. You will not hear it as a speculation. It will come from the appropriate quarter in Tioba Global Foundation, because Tioba Global Foundation is an organized institution or organization that is careful in whatever they are doing. I therefore want to put it to you that your disbursement will come to you accordingly based on the sharing formula. Disbursement from Tioba Global Foundation to mother NGOs, from mother NGOs to subsidiary NGOs, from subsidiary NGOs to cluster heads, and also to participants, the beneficiaries. Every one of us will get our disbursement. Nobody is left out. Things are still the way they were originally. Nothing has changed. Anybody who is telling you that, then look carefully. That person has an agenda they want to accomplish. So ladies and gentlemen in Grand Community, let us be very, very careful with what we are speculating outside there. And also, it is a very sensitive time that we all need to be very, very observant and be careful with whatever anybody is feeding us with. Some people at this time, knowing fully well that disbursement is at the corner, they can come up with anything at all just to confuse you and to make you believe something different. And I want to assure you, nobody will do anything different from what has been stated down by Tioba Global Foundation. Disburse to your cluster head, disburse to your beneficiary. Every one of you will get your money. Nobody is left out. I think I have cleared that matter. Nobody is left out. And also, there is an issue yesterday that was brought to me after Sunday service. Somebody called me and was like, The person who connected him to Theobald Global Foundation is saying that he is the one that they will disburse the money to because he's the one that connected them to Theobald. But he is not the one that paid the money. He's not the one that bring the data. But on the mere fact that he connected those people, he's now claiming that he is the one that will get the disbursement. Who does that? Where are we getting all this useless nonsense talk from? Eh? Why are we so wicked and so bad in our society? And these are some of the things that people who are making noise up and down thinking they are fighting for the masses, these are issues they need to correct. But they cannot see issues like this. Rather, they are trying to pull down people who are standing, people who have been known in Theobald as people who are standing for Theobald Global Foundation. We know all of you that are claiming that you are in Theobald, that are enemies of Theobald in UAG, in different platforms. We know all of you. We know the game you are playing. So that individual, I want to put it to you that you are not the qualified person to get that disbursement. The person who paid for the cluster and the person who brought the data are the ones that will get the disbursement from Theobald. Now, it is left for those people you connect to Theobald to appreciate you in whichever way they can't or they can. It's not a must. Wait for people to appreciate you. Don't assume what you don't understand. Please. Majority of us brought people to Theobald and we never asked anybody to pay us money. We have never, myself, I have never, except you willingly on your own to say, new man, I want to appreciate you for assisting me, for helping me. Good. I brought you to Theobald does not qualify me to collect your disbursement. So it is the person that pay money for the cluster, the person that brought the data, that are the bona fide beneficiary that will benefit from Theobald disbursement. Ladies and gentlemen in grand community, let us not dabaru things and spoil things. Stop confusing yourself up and down about the disbursement. Everything has been settled in that aspect. Don't cause trouble for yourself because a lot of things will happen. A lot of mayhem will happen during and after disbursement because so many people have already digging their grave and they will definitely fall into their grave. So be careful. Be careful how you are behaving. People are lying up and down, claiming what they are not. Lying and saying things that they are not sure about. Lying and saying all manner of things. Like somebody was saying that he was the one that handled Theobald. They wrote petition against Professor Theophilus. He was the one that went and settled the matter only for me to put a call across to Prof. Nothing of such was done. If some of us will open mouth and tell you what we have done behind the scene, behind the door, as far as Theobald Global Foundation is concerned, you will be surprised. Why are we claiming something? Trying to making ourselves relevant before people. Let your results speak. You don't need to talk. Let people bear and witness and acknowledge the fact that you are standing. It is not by making noise. It's not by cursing people. It is not by talking anyhow in grand community. It's by proving a point. Let your results show the impact you have made. We know people who stood for Theobald. We know people who are from one platform to another. At the end of the day, today, they are claiming that they are in Theobald. God punish Satan. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't need to talk much at this period because things are already happening, and if you talk too much, then we know what is in your mind. So we have to be careful and keep some things on the closest. But I want to let some individual know that whatever game they think they are playing in grand community, trying to confuse every other person, lying from left to right, some of us, we already know. And let me tell you, as you are talking anyhow, there are people who are jotting down all the mess, all the talk, all the things you are doing. So be very, very careful. Watch your back. Because as you are planning to pull another person back, you are equally digging grave for yourself to fall into. A very big pit for yourself to fall into. So let us be careful and work to see how we can get the disbursement of Theobald grant done.